brilliant advice. So Ioana, I don't know if you want to talk about it now, but I'm pretty excited that you have a Bootcamp Academy that you're interested, that's live, or it's going to be live soon. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, it's gonna be live probably next week, but I don't know when this episode is going live, so probably it will already be live when we're going live with this conversation. So yeah, we're really close to launching it. The Bootcamp is a project that I've worked with a team of designers for almost a year now. It has a lot of intensive work that went into it because we know that the UX education is broken, and we didn't want to add to the problem. So we don't want to. We started by saying there are a lot of things that are going bad throughout the design industry as to how designers break into the design industry, and can we fix some of those problems. So this is how we started out, and that's why it's taking a lot of time, because we've also done a lot of research, talking to people who are looking to transition, who have freshly transitioned and so on. We really wanted to apply the UX process to building this bootcamp. And so it took a lot of research and efforts to understand what problems we will be solving. And probably we won't be able to solve all the problems in the design education world, but we will definitely solve some of them. And maybe, hopefully, what's most important for me is that we're gonna help people graduate with being prepared for a real life job and with the correct expectations in terms of what's gonna happen to them after they finish a bootcamp. So yeah, I'm launching it probably next week. I will communicate on my channels, Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere, so people who are listening to this episode.
We'll make sure when this episode's live, we'll link it in the show notes. But that sounds
absolutely,
that's super cool.
And the most important part that I learned in terms of what helps people break into the design industry and then thrive in the design industry, because it's not just about finding your first job, but what do you do after you find your first job? What do you do in the first year or 2 years of your design career? Because it's not just opening the door. So I think that what we discovered from talking to a lot of people, and probably it may sound like a no-brainer, but I think that it's not given as much importance as it should get, is that you need a mentor. And so we've built our entire bootcamp experience around mentorship. So we are not the first bootcamp that has mentors, but we are organizing everything around this relationship. And then this sits at the core of the experience in order to help people understand that guidance, personalized guidance, is the most important thing that they can get in the early stages of their career. So yeah, it will have a name. It has a name. It's called Mento. So it stands for mentorship. We want to communicate the fact that mentorship is the most valuable thing that we can give you, not necessarily the curriculum, although the curriculum has been the most intensive work that we've done to make sure that it's relevant and that it will actually provide them with the concepts they will use in real life. And so yeah, check it out on my I will leave you guys to add the links and stuff.
Yeah, we absolutely will. That sounds super cool. I totally agree with mentorship being like the foundation of building a UX career. I had a great one when I was transitioning from the business world to the design world. So this is like super relatable for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I never had any mentor. I just basically had to fail my way through. And the other thing is again, this is possibly a UK Europe thing. Product, because I started in '99, a very long time ago, and so product excellence is mostly graphic designers being the mentors. So the websites and apps that were being designed were designed like posters with buttons on them, and then the Flash era came. So it's like I think a mentor would like supercharges your career because you cut out all of the unknowns quickly, and then you can develop your strategy. I mean, the first 10 years there was no strategy. So get a job, do work, fill portfolio, get a job. Like, oh, I have the same work, new job, new portfolio. And I mean, that's basically been my strategy for like 20 years now.